got a little bit. A little bit. See how they get their rubber off. Look at that. So I did not have a bunch of shred steel, but I had $110 worth, 10 cents a pound, $10.80 per 100. That's incredible. Wow, that's the best I've ever done on my shred steel. 110 bucks. Batteries, $9.68. Wow, 22 cents a pound. Copper electric motors had 29 pounds, 24 bucks. Wow, not bad. No, I had 29 cents a pound for $24.36, 84 pounds. There were small electric motors, copper electric motors, and I had some aluminum breakage, $2.70. Not too bad, $147 on top of my $460. I probably don't have to work the rest of the week, guys. Scrap my grandpa. What's next? What's next? What's next? All right, so I've been to the scrap yard. I'm back home. I told you what's next. I'm gonna get rid of all the trash and organize. Figure out what I got, what's next. That's my deal for the rest of the day. And then it's gonna get cold tomorrow, so I'll probably stay in the house. I need to start like a pile that I'm getting ready to throw right in the back of my trailer for my next shred run. Because this is all just a little bit of everything, and I don't like that, so I need to organize that pile. Oh yeah, coming along. What do you think, guys? When's the last time anybody seen my lot like this? What? Almost done. That's all aluminum. That'll be going in one load. Aluminum. I'm gonna sell it as all old sheet. And yeah, a few more things to move around. Man, I can start raking. It's gonna look good. I did get rid of a few pieces of metal into my trailer. That's all garbage that came from my lot. It's in my trailer. It's full of it. Got some catalytic converters. There's 5 of them right there. 2 of them come from a motorcycle. But I've got a couple electric motors up here. It's got to be taken apart. Got a aluminum breakage transmission right there, and a barrel full of breakage actually. A few motors that I got to take apart. I've got another piece of equipment. This is going to be sold just as is, aluminum breakage. I got another motor right there that I'm going to take the aluminum breakage off of. Take the aluminum breakage off of that. I'll see if I can get the copper out of them. I got 3 of them. I'd like to get the copper out of, and 2 of these up here. So that's 5 good sized copper motors I should be able to recover. A bunch of aluminum, that's all going to go on one trip. So that's going to be my next trip actually. That's why I piled it up over there, and I got a few motors underneath that I'll be taking apart. But yeah, looking good. Looking good. I'm getting ready to organize this a little bit more, tighten everything up just for now. We've got 3 barrels up here started for aluminum and stainless steel. I'm going to be separating that too. So this will be separated, and I'll bring all the aluminum in with my aluminum and the stainless in another barrel. Yeah, looking good. Looking good, guys. I have been waiting to get this thing cleaned up like I did today, and I'm almost done. I'm going to put them over in my other catalytic converters that I have over there. Tighten up my motors, rake up a little bit. Them air conditioners are going to go over there because they'll be coming apart the first day I can get back out here. I'm going to be doing them, and my aluminum, getting rid of all my aluminum. So that will be a big load out, and a nice space cleared open. So yeah, that's my deal. Catalytic converters over there, air conditioners over there. Scrap my grandpa, what's next? Man, I'm excited. I'm just excited that my yard looks like this. There's some storms coming. What do we got going on? Oh, well.
I think Washington, D.C. could get around a quarter of an inch of ice
as
we go into Sunday, and then parts of Delaware and even New Jersey will also be included in that. And then if you're back over near Roanoke in Virginia and also western North Carolina, just to the west of Charlotte, those are some areas that are also expected to pick up some pretty significant icing. And this is all coming just about 2 years after Hurricane Helene hit these same exact areas. So unfortunately, we could be talking about power outages in these areas for days and maybe even over a week with the current forecast.
This is going
and in terms of power outages, this is our power outage forecast for this weekend. A lot of this is going to come from the ice accumulation, but be prepared for power outages from Dallas, Fort Worth, back into Memphis and Nashville. That is where widespread power outages are possible this weekend. Same thing back over in the Carolinas, right near the Appalachian Mountains and just east of Atlanta, Georgia. So be ready for the potential here of significant power outages as we go into this weekend. And as always, thank you all so much for watching today's forecast. If you are new,
man, I can't even believe it. I can walk here. I haven't been able to walk up to these things in a while. What do you think, guys? This is all going in one load. First load on Monday. Weather permitting. We don't know what the weather's going to be like. Yeah, so there. Yes, look at this. Come a long ways. Oh, I got to get my wire bucket back out here. Got a few things over here to get rid of. Some empty buckets. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 buckets basically empty. And I can clean them up and put them in a respectable pile. That needs to go inside. These things need to go right over there. Golly, my yard will be amazing. Yes, amazing. Thanks, guys, for sticking around until I got here. I knew I would one day, and I'm so close that I can taste it. A few more things to move around, and a lot of this stuff doesn't even have to be out here. I'm getting rid of one of my burn barrels. It's going right in there. Starting my new one. Yeah, what do you think? Give me a thumbs up for that, guys. We come real close, and we're still not done. I'm getting this done, guys. Scrap with Grandpa, what's next? All the goodness I came across, guys. I mean, I'm tearing stuff out and pulling things out and looking to see what I got, and I'm like, wow, yeah, I still got a bunch of goodness in here. Look at there. You know what's in that thing. Nice big piece of copper. Some more nice copper in that motor. That one. What do I got? Another motor right here. I'm taking all these motors. I'm taking them all down. I've been taking the copper out of them. I got $4.80 a pound for my number 2 copper today, guys. I can't even believe it. Man, I'm telling you, I can't even believe it. So while I was pulling up my pile, check it out. Check it out. Look at what I found back in my pile. Catalytic converters. So I'm going to add these catalytic converters, and these actually motorcycle are catalytic converters too, which the first motorcycle ones I've ever seen. But somewhere over here I've got a couple more catalytic converters right here. Yep, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 catalytic converters. 5, 6. Man, the weather's starting to change. It's starting to get cold. I mean, quick. It's already been warmer today, so it's cooling off from the warmest part of the day, and it's cooling off fast, and the cold is different. I'm telling you, the cold is different. So anyway, I am too far from ending my day with going in the house, playing with my dog or something. Having a cup of coffee. You hear that noise in there? Listen. You hear that? That's oil. That's oil. So I come up with the best idea. I'm going to recycle this oil. I'm going to take the oil, guys. Listen to this. Listen to this. I'm going to take the oil, one drum to the next. Nice, clean, synthetic Mercedes-Benz oil. Right? Nice and clean. And I'm going to fill up a barrel. I'm going to fill a barrel. Now I'm just wondering, how much is a barrel of that worth? 20. SEAOW 20. High mileage Mercedes-Benz engine oil, baby. I mean, what? You don't get better than that. Look at that. So every time I get one of these things, I'm going to put one barrel into the next, and then I'm going to turn the barrel that I take it out of, I'm going to turn that into a burn barrel. I'm going to sell that for 15 bucks. So not only going to make money with the oil, I can't wait to find out how much I get for my first full barrel. Take me a while to save it up, but I can't wait to see. That's going to be interesting down the road. Yeah, so that's going to be my deal with that. So, and then, like I say, take the burn barrel and sell it, $15. And, I'm so close. I'm so close. These air conditioners will be cleaned up next week. This is next week's project right here. The aluminum is going to be my first load with whatever I get tore apart. So yeah, if that's what you want to see, guys, stick around. Subscribe with Grandpa. What's next? What's next? What's next? You know what's next. Ring that bell so you're notified next time I put out a video. And we'll see you on the next one.